Let's look at this question. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H are 8 professors teaching in different departments of a university. They are seated across a rectangular table of chairs, such that each longer side of the table has 4 chairs each. One professor belongs to Department of Accountancy. Okay. Usually, this trope of mentioning one specific piece of information about a parameter is done so that when people read sets, they go through the points. Once all the points are exhausted, they again go through the points. They don't go back to the paragraph again. So this is a very cute way of hiding a piece of information that may be relevant. So please, whenever you come across such information transfer, pay attention to it. The first thing we are now told is they're seated on a rectangular table. So let's see, a rectangular table, something of this nature. They are seated like this. Now, there are 4 seats on either side. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. There is one professor from the Department of Accountancy. Next, the professor of sociology is seated opposite the professor of law. We can't really work that out right now, where the professor of sociology and law is. So we leave it be. A is seated opposite the professor of pol science. Again, we can't really fix this up right now. The professor of history is seated second to the left of the professor of economics on the same side of the table. The professor of economics sits opposite to D. Honestly, this gives us 2 cases. If the professor of history is seated second to the professor of economics, let's say if economics was here at this point, the history professor would be here. And if the professor of economics was here, the professor of history would be here. It doesn't really matter which side you take them on. It simply means 2 cases come from here. So far, between 1, 2, and 3, 3 is the best starting point. That does not mean we should start with we should start with statement 3, but out of 1, 2, and 3, 3 is the best starting point because it gives us precisely 2 cases. The others give us more than 2 cases. Fourth, exactly one professor is seated between the professors of law and humanities on the same side of the table. Okay, so professors of law and humanity are either on seat 1 and 3 or on seat 2 and 4, depending on which side you're looking at it. Okay. The professor of taxation is seated third to the right of H on the same side of the table. And this is the best starting point. See, if somebody seated third to the right, it means these two are the 2 extreme people. So let's see if I place H here. The professor of taxation is seated third to the right of H. So this point here is for professor of taxation. This is done. H is seated opposite the professor of humanities. That is also nice. Humanities fellow is here. Now, we were told something about humanities. Exactly one professor is seated between professors of law and humanities on the same side of the table. So if humanities is here, law has to be here. We are done. Okay. Now, the professor of history is seated second to the left of professor of economics on the same side of the table. Or let's look at point 1. The professor of sociology is seated opposite the professor of law. For the first opposite set of seats, humanities and something is there. So we can't have sociology law there. We can potentially have sociology and law in the second opposite seats. Law and something, taxation and something. The only spot where sociology and law can come is this second column. But do we have? Can't really fit anything right now. Sociology and law. So this will be either. Oh, no. The professor of sociology is seated opposite to the professor of law. So sociology is definitely here. We already have placed law, no? The sociology professor is definitely here. This line is taken care of. This line is taken care of. This line is taken care of. 1, 4, and 5 are done. So 2 and 3 are where we get our pieces of information. Okay. Now we have the professor of history is seated second to the left of professor of economics on the same side of the table. Now this can only work out if economics is here and history is here. because you don't have two seats without their subjects mentioned with a gap of one. These are the only two spots. Economic and history is here. So professor of history is seated second to the left of the professor of economics on the same side of the table. The professor of economics sits opposite to D. So economics is opposite to D. This can happen. Now, look at this. A is seated opposite the professor of pol science. We don't know where pol science comes. We absolutely don't know where pol science comes. And the only two subjects that are left to be mentioned are pol science and accountancy. So either this is accountancy or pol science, or this is pol science. Correspondingly, this is accountancy. Additionally, we know pol science is opposite to A. Wherever I decide to put pol science, that is how I will, that is the point where I will place it. So we've reached this information or this setup so far. The key thing to note here is I haven't really been able to place individual people at different spots. I don't really have a precise subject determination for H and D. So it feels like this is incomplete. But if you look at the set of questions that follow, if, and if, all the four questions are if based, which means a unique determination of where the people are sitting and what subjects do they teach is anyway not possible. So this gives me more confidence that whatever distribution I have come up with so far should be fine. Let's read. If G is seated second to the right of C, if G is seated second to the right of C, which of the following departments can G belong to? Now see, H and D are here, so G and C cannot possibly come in the lower side. G and C have to be in the topmost right. Now, if C is here, G would be here, or if C is here, G would be here. These are the only two possibilities that can happen. So, which of the following departments can G belong to? G can belong to economics or humanities. Among the available options, only economics is there. So, option B, economics works. That is the answer to the first question. Okay. Next question now. If B is the only professor who is seated between F and the professor of accountancy. If B is the only professor who is seated between F and the professor of accountancy. Now see, if H had been the professor of accountancy, so it must be adjacent to B, but because H is not adjacent to B, it would be H cannot be the professor of accountancy. The case that works is B is the professor of accountancy and B is here and F is here. F and professor of accountancy have B in between. Then which department does B belong to? B belongs to sociology, option A. Again, we have to get rid of this B and F distribution because that was only valid for the second question. Next, if H and the professor of history swap their seats. H and professor of history swap their seats. So history comes here. H with whatever specialization or whatever subject he has goes to this corner. Then which of the following statements cannot be correct? Not even in a single case, the following statement has to be correct. Let's read. The professors of accountancy and law are seated next to each other. H can indeed be a professor of accountancy next to law. So this can be correct and therefore cannot be the answer. Professor of history and accountancy are seated next to each other. If H is a teacher of pol science and has gone off to the other corner, then the professor of history and accountancy, D being, if H is the professor of pol science, D will be the teacher of accountancy. So professor of history and accountancy can be together. So this is also possible and therefore cannot be the answer. Option C, professors of pol science and economics are seated next to each other. Now, professors of pol science, possible people for that are H or D. Even if H ends up swapping his seat with history, economics and H will have somebody in between. D and economics, of course, are not on the same side. So this statement can never be correct and therefore should be the answer. For comprehensiveness, we will also check D. professor of history and accountancy are seated farthest apart from each other. Farthest apart seats here would be seats across the diagonal. So if H is the professor of accountancy and he goes here and history goes here, they are the farthest apart. So this is also possible and therefore cannot be the answer. Let's go. Next question now. If H and the professor of history swap their seats, it's the same storyline. So I'm saying this because this is the last question, I'll place it here. History comes here and H with his accountancy or pol science comes here. Okay. If H and the professor of history swap their seats, which of the following statements can be correct? Last time we were looking for statements that could not be correct in any case. Now we are looking for a statement that can be correct. Even if in one case it is correct, that should be the answer. First is, the professor of accountancy is seated between the professor of history and sociology on the same side of the table. Between history and sociology, and D is here. If D was the professor of accountancy, H was the professor of pol science. So D, the professor of accountancy, can be between history and sociology. So this can be correct. And because this can be correct, this has to be the answer. We will also check other options to put our mind to ease. The professor of sociology is seated between the professors of taxation and history. No, the sociology professor is between taxation and pol science or accountancy professor. So this can never be correct. The professor of law is seated between the professors of humanities and economics. No, humanities and economics are adjacent to each other. The law fellow is not with them. This is gone. The professor of accountancy is seated between the professors of taxation and economics. Taxation and economics are not even on the same side of the table. So this statement can never be correct. And therefore, option A has to be the right answer. And that is the entirety of this set.